I'd like you to meet Joe and Brian. They founded a company called Airbnb. A year after launch, their business was just going nowhere. So they were only doing $200 a week in gross bookings with zero growth. And they had no bookings in New York. So they went to New York and booked an apartment on Airbnb themselves and made a huge discovery. The hosts were taking pictures of the apartments using their own mobile phones. So this was 2010 and the pictures were just terrible. Joe rented a $5,000 camera and they took pictures of all the Airbnb New York apartments and uploaded them to their own website. And suddenly, with professional photos, the New York hosts averaged $1,000 per month in sales. Airbnb doubled the revenue in just 1 month. After that, Joe and Brian decided to hire professional photos to take pictures of all the Airbnb properties on their sales rocketed because high quality photos drive sales. We are Klaud9, a platform that matches brands with affordable and professional photographers based on their expertise. They shoot following the brand's guidelines to create photos within 24 hours worldwide. And this is how it works. Simply go to Klaud9, choose the type of photos you'd like to shoot from e-commerce, real estate, or food, for example. You enter the number of hours, then the date and the time, the location where you would like to shoot if you have an exact location. You enter the full address, which could be the name of a restaurant, a company, or your house, and then you go and confirm and book. You start creating then your online photo shoot brief so that the photographer can follow your brand and photo shoot guidelines. You can even upload reference photos to make it even clearer to the photographer so that he knows exactly what he needs to shoot when he turns up at the location. You can also add settings from orientation to lighting preferences, add notes to the photographer about the do's and the don'ts, and you can revise then your summary of the photo shoot brief to make sure you haven't forgotten anything. And then you click pay and submit, and you can pay with a credit card. Our AI machine vision platform categorizes the photographers and matches automatically the project with the best photographer in the specific city and category. Within 24 hours, the photographer will then upload high quality photos to Klaud9 that he has created on the location itself. Klaud9 receives an email, goes to Klaud9 platform, logs in, and then clicks on the project and goes to photo submissions so that he can see the high resolution photos if they're in focus, and the slider enables you to see the photos easily. So the photos can now be shortlisted and even being sent back to submissions in case multiple teams work on the selection itself. We also have an upsell function that allows you to buy additional photos with a credit card. Afterwards, the photos can just be downloaded in low or high resolution, and Klaud9 releases 70% of the funds to the photographer and keeps 30% of the payment as commission on every single transaction. The worldwide market for professional photo shoots is $80 billion a year, and it's growing fast. COVID has driven e-commerce adoption across the world, and businesses need professional photos more than ever as quality photos drive sales. So Klaud9 stands out because we have a global footprint, enabling brands to do photo shoots in locations not as badly affected by COVID, and our machine-based platform enables instant matching. I'm Isabel, the CEO and co-founder of Klaud9, Previously, I launched cheaptickets.sg, an online travel agency across 4 countries in Asia, hitting profitability in 4 years. Raj, he's our co-founder and runs Klaud9 business development. While at Ogilvy, he led brands such as American Express and IBM and UNICEF at global and Asia regional level worth $20 million. And Edu, he's our co-founder and CTO. He launched 2 tech startups in Spain and got exits from both. He was also director of a tech company. So brands love us because on average, we help them save up to 60% on the photo shoot costs. And this has led to 91% of repeat business. And our customer acquisition cost is 0.